Good morning, Daybreakers. Welcome back to our first ever live episode of Daybreak.
We have so much in store for you today.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Pittsburgh. Daybreak starts right now.
So, how are we feeling? Finally a little warmer outside.
I'm doing pretty good. It's nice day out today. So perfect cloudy weather.
Yeah,
so might as well
true.
get out
Better
there.
than the snow, though.
I like it. It was so nice yesterday, and then I felt a little bit of drizzle, and I went, oh no.
I know.
No.
Would you guys rather have rain, or would you rather have the snow we had, though?
Rain.
Rain.
Yeah,
I think
rain.
I can handle it. Because with the snow, I can't even get off the sidewalk.
It kind of feels like we're in Gotham a little bit when it's raining.
I was literally telling my friend that all through today. I'm like, why does Pittsburgh feel like Gotham City right
I
now?
know.
It's
like
all
Batman,
gloomy, it's dark, it's
I'm
raining.
so ready for
I'm just waiting for a
spring.
superhero to come around the corner and be like, I'm Batman. And
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
like, what?
Your moment will come. Your moment will come.
The moment will be happening
Now with us
soon.
in the studio, we have weather reporter Robert Fornatero. Robert?
Just as you guys were talking, if you wanted some rain or snow, don't worry, you're going to be getting some more of both in this upcoming forecast. And as soon as we thought we were getting away from Punxsutawney's prediction, it came right back around and is coming back with some more. So as we go through Thursday through Saturday, we have a 0 to 90% chance of precipitation. The winds are between 5 and 20 miles per hour, and the winds are going to be southwest as they continue on moving in west as it typically does. Looking at Thursday, it's going to have PM rain and thunder with the high being 59. And that will continue all the way to Friday, and then on Saturday we will get our partly cloudy weather with the high throughout that being at 61. Transitioning to the rest of the week is whenever we are going to be getting our bad portion. Looking at Sunday, it is going to be a high of 38 degrees and a low of 28, which means we are getting back into our freezing temperatures. Monday is not looking any better as it'll have a high of 33 and a low of 22, with Tuesday's low being 19 degrees. Yes, we are unfortunately stepping back into those single digits, but on Wednesday it will just slightly get a little bit warmer, but we do have some rain and snow, unfortunately, so that warmth isn't really coming like we want it to, but the high will be 41 and the low will be 21. So going throughout our big stats, we will have that snow and freezing temperatures starting on Sunday. The windiest days are going to be on Thursday and Friday, with the wind speeds going up to 30 miles per hour. Our highest precipitation day is Friday. As I said, that's where we will start to see our rain and snow, and then it'll continue out with a little break throughout the week. And then once again, you're going to want to bundle up and stay warm, stay safe out on those roads, and always be wary whenever you're coming to class if you are a commuter. But once again, that seems to be everything for me, and now I'm sending it back to the desk.
Thanks so much, Robert. Great news for our artist lovers out there. The Carnegie International is returning on May 2nd through January 3rd of next year for its 59th edition. They'll also be celebrating 130 years since the first exhibit was hosted by Andrew Carnegie in 1896. The exhibit is known for being the longest running North American show of international art and will consist of 61 different artists, whose name has been released last week and can be found on www.artform.com. Every 4 years, the museum hopes to bring the city of Pittsburgh into the world of art and allow artists and their ideas and their people to thrive through each piece. This year's art is based on the title, If the Word We, created by Hey Them L. Warden, to help represent all the different places, memories, and lived experiences through the artists, while also combining contemporary art and creative art practices in today's society. This global showcase will bring you into a whole new world and is open to anyone and everyone. To find more information, go to their website, carnegieart.org, and congratulations to all the artists involved.
If you thought cursive writing was a thing of the past, think again. On December 2024, a state bill was introduced by Dane Watrow that requires cursive handwriting to be taught in Pennsylvania schools. Dane Watrow says, quote, "Cursive writing has faded in an increasingly digital age," end quote. Watrow then highlighted the importance of cursive handwriting, like signatures on important papers and for reading historical papers. Later on, the bill was then signed and approved by Governor Shapiro on Wednesday, February 11th of this year, while also being co-sponsored by State Representative Jill Cooper. The bill will become effective towards private and public PA schools in 53 days at the time of this broadcast.
So in school, did you guys get taught cursive?
Yeah, I got taught cursive, but then in the midst of it, we literally just stopped writing cursive. The only thing I know how to write in cursive is my name. So, but it's really good to see that, cursive writing is now being implemented back into schools now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I am very grateful for that because, we have pieces of history that need to be read, through cursive writing, and, for people to not be able to do that, it's sad.
No, that's true. That is very true. But I also think, for me, I learned it in preschool and kindergarten, and then it was never seen again. It completely vanished. And I think nowadays, even just writing a signature, you need cursive for some stuff, And I think it will help students, stay more focused and be more into their work. And I feel like nowadays everybody's just on their phone.
Yeah.
So
I also feel like it's really cool to just whip out cursive handwriting.
You'll be the fanciest person in the room. I can do this. Literally, one student in my class did that. She literally brought out and went, I got it, this guy's, I have a whole booklet. I'm like, okay, I can't write like that, but.
Did you guys ever go to the Carnegie Museum?
I haven't been there in years.
Me neither. I really want to go back though, especially with the new additions that they probably added.
Yeah, definitely. I think I went there one time with a buddy of mine, and it was really cool to see. It's I never realized how complex things can really be.
In Pittsburgh,
in Pittsburgh.
And their last one, they had a protest going on, so hopefully this one's a lot calmer, and everybody can just enjoy the nice artwork that everybody's worked on so hard for.
A little girl from Pittsburgh has recently broke the record for the most boxes of Girl Scout cookies sold in a single season by selling 100,680 boxes of cookies. Pim Marie Anorak Neal fell in love with selling Girl Scout cookies at the age of 3 years old, long before she was old enough to become a Scout. Now 6 years old, Pim is the top seller of the organization's 27-county Western Pennsylvania district and the world. Pim achieved this by door-to-door sales combined with her social media outreach and family and friends. While Pim might be considered a cookie-selling sensation now, her father, Luke Anorak Neal, told USA Today that just a year ago they were having a hard time finding a troop that accepted her. Pim, who her family describes as having disabilities, faced some resistance when she tried to join local troops. The family eventually found a welcoming troop formed of all kindergartners like Pim, entering the program for the first time at the earliest level called the Daisies. Pim initially expressed that she was nervous to go to the meetings and events, but she enjoys extracurricular activities and now has friends. Pim, who sometimes has trouble communicating, told USA Today that she has been able to go to sleepovers and a monster truck event so far.
James Van Der Beek, known for his roles in Dawson's Creek, Dancing with the Stars, CSI Cyber, Vampirina, Texas Rangers, and so many more, has unfortunately passed away. James succumbed to his illness on February 11th, just last week, leaving behind his wife and their 6 kids to go on without him. James was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2023, and he announced it in People's magazines in November of 2024. Many fans, friends, and family have reached out, giving their heartfelt condolences and even creating a GoFundMe page to help. One friend in particular, Alfonso Ribeiro, posted a picture of him and James just moments before he passed away, saying, quote, "My last moment was making him laugh one last time. I really miss him already," end quote. James believed that no matter how much he struggled, God was always with him every step of the way, teaching us to love who we are and trust that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. If you would like to help James and his family, you can find their GoFundMe page on www.gofundme.com, and be sure to keep his loved ones in your hearts. Rest in peace, James. You will be missed.
Man, what a sad thing. That is truly heartbreaking with James Van Der Beek. What do you guys think about it?
I think he's gone way too soon. He's such a legend. He's in so many good shows. I didn't know he was in Vampirina until I heard your story.
I know. I was looking at all this stuff, and I was like, I've seen many kids like fantasizing over Vampirina. I'm like, oh my God, he was in that?
I know. I grew up, my siblings would watch it, and I would be there too watching it.
I remember Dawson's Creek, everybody would always talk about that and be like, oh my God, he's so good looking. And I'm like, this poor man. And now he's left wife and 6 kids, and it's like, they're struggling with bills because cancer is expensive, and it's just going up and up. And, he didn't work for a really long time because of it. So hopefully he'll have some help with families and friends.
Yeah, and another thing, the story is like heartbreaking, but with the other story as well, this Girl Scout is on a roll. Let me tell you, people. I mean, seriously, what is this lady selling? What is this little girl selling in her cookies? Like
positivity.
Apparently, my God, it's just a whole load of positivity
but
at this point.
To give her some credit, she is one of the cutest things I've ever seen
Absolutely.
in my life. Like, I would personally buy at least 100 boxes from Pim and maybe more.
And I just can't believe she wasn't accepted into many chicks.
I
Like, you would think
know.
somebody who's so sweet and positive, you want that for your brand. You want to be like, yeah, I got somebody who's positive as heck in here, and you can check out all this stuff and join in.
Yeah, I really hope that she really enjoys the rest of Girl Scouts.
Absolutely.
Like, she really deserves it.
You don't want to destroy that hope as a child. That will never come back if you do.
Someone in Western Pennsylvania may be waking up $1 million richer today. On February 13th, the Pennsylvania Lottery announced that a scratch-off ticket worth $1 million has been sold in Somerset County. The $20 scratch-off ticket was sold at Sheets location on South Rosina Avenue in Somerset Borough. Scratch-off tickets are distributed at random, so neither the Pennsylvania Lottery nor the realtor knows where the winning jackpot is. This is the third time this year that $1 million ticket has been sold in Western Pennsylvania. And if by chance you are the lucky winner, make sure to sign the back of your ticket and call the lottery at 1-800-692-7481.
Last week, one of February's most anticipated events hit the Fishbowl Lounge, and the theme was rubber. The annual Condom Carnival, hosted by CAB, featuring tabling from campus organizations with a fun, on-theme game. The event was aimed to promote sexual health, and it had a mission to provide students with contraceptives, Plan B, and pregnancy tests. Students filtered out from 5 to 8 last Friday and were able to play games for tickets to submit in a large prize raffle for WPPJ's One Night with Katya at Stage AE. UView, the Anime Club, It's On Us, and PRSSA were just a few of the clubs that were represented that night. Each year, the tradition provides a great opportunity for students to interact with each other and learn about necessary preventative measures with sexual health. If you missed it this year, be sure to keep an eye out for next February, and maybe you'll be able to find the human condom too. Wow.
That is interesting.
I love
That's
Boyd
a
Park. Yes.
Boyd Park always has something interesting going on that you can always just find your place here, can't you?
Oh my
Absolutely.
God, totally. With
Always
all
a
the
fun
stuff we have.
time.
Yeah, it's great.
Did you go to this event?
I went freshman year and I had a great time.
Okay.
I remember it was one of the first Point Park events I went to, and I'm like, I kind of love it. Maybe I should go to more. So definitely, if you want to dip your toes in some of the CAB events, I suggest going head first into the deep end and go to the Condom Carnival. That is where you want to go, okay?
I know one place I want to go. I want to go get a lottery ticket.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna go get
$1 million richer today. My God! It's just imagine that ticket sitting there and not knowing. I would be so mad if I just knew I won the lottery.
Yep.
And I just have the ticket, and me like an idiot, I would just be like, oh.
God, I
it's
wonder
fine,
what
just
it's like to win the lottery.
Yeah. Oh my God. Actually, I'm curious. What would you guys do if you won the lottery?
Ooh.
You're asking a lot.
I would probably give all of it away. I cannot have all that money on my name. I would immediately give it all away.
I don't know. I mean, I would keep some of it. I think I would use most of it to pay off some school bills.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, definitely.
School
That
bills
too,
first,
and then I would
then
give
share it.
College tuition is no joke, people.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
I
it
think
is
that's the
not.
bigger news.
College tuition and phone bills. That's
Ooh.
the highest peak for me.
Yes.
When we come back, we have Angelo Esposito, our Sideline Slice reporter, in the studio with us. Don't go away.
Welcome back. The United States men's and women's hockey teams continue to dominate as both teams are chasing after another gold medal at the 2026 Olympic Winter Games in Milano Cortina, Italy. On the men's side, the team clinched a spot into the quarterfinal round after beating Germany 5-1 on Sunday. The Americans outscored their opponents 16-5 and finished off the preliminary round at the top of Group C, winning all 3 games against the 3 other teams in their group: Latvia, Denmark, and Germany. The Americans, despite being undefeated, are the number 2 seed behind Team Canada due to the Canadians having a better goal differential. Now the U.S. men's team is moving on after Quinn Hughes scores the game winner to beat Sweden 2-1 in overtime. The Americans will now face a red-hot Slovakia team in the semifinals on Friday for a chance to move on to their 11th career gold medal game. Now to the women's side, the Americans are on their way to their 7th career gold medal game after shutting out Sweden 5-0 in a semifinal round on Monday. Throughout the 6 games this U.S. women's team have played so far, they have outscored their opponents 31-1, in which the team has scored 5 goals in 5 of the 6 games. The only game the Americans did not score 5 goals was against Italy on Friday in a quarterfinal round where they scored 6. The only goal the Americans have let up was in their first game of the Olympics against Czechia in the preliminary round back on February 5th. Since then, the U.S. women's team has shut out every team they have faced, not allowing a single goal in the process. Now, that is a record-setting 331 minutes and 23 seconds straight without allowing a single goal. The U.S. women's team now faces off against their arch-rival Canada in the gold medal game tomorrow at 1:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on USA and streaming on Peacock.
Now, for the men's side, they just squeezed past Sweden. How tough will it be against Slovakia?
I mean, Slovakia is definitely red hot right now. I mean, they're a team that it's very surprising to see them where they are right now. I mean, their one leader is Juraj Slafkovsky of the Montreal Canadiens. He's lighting it up for them, and he's showing what he has, his skills that he has, and he's being a leader in that locker room for them.
Thank you, Angelo. Up next, we have Ethan Rowinski in the studio with his week's PolitiSmack. Take it away, Ethan.
Thanks, Nico. Pittsburgh City Council has had a very busy week with approvals of some of Corey O'Connor's picks for solicitor and planning director, along with an official will of council urging Pennsylvania to pass laws legalizing cannabis use. The former begins with the approval of Lisa Zeidner Marcus as solicitor, who will be working as the city's chief lawyer. She spent the past 18 years as a trial lawyer in the U.S. Department of Justice, and during her confirmation told the council that one of her main goals is to fortify the city's law department to be less reliant on outside help. For the planning director, O'Connor nominated Yvette Mongola Winston to the position. With 12 years experience running her own firm, she plans to build a greater variety of housing in the city and keep record of all housing units within Pittsburgh. As for cannabis use, the Will of Council was sponsored by Barb Warwick from Greenfield. She told City Council how she believes this is a necessity for the state, and they are, quote, behind the times on the issue, end quote. She also stated how New York, New Jersey, Ohio, and Maryland, all neighbors of Pennsylvania, have legalized adult recreational use of cannabis, causing people to frequently cross state lines to obtain it. While the city itself decriminalized possession of small amounts of marijuana in 2016, it is still illegal to consume both statewide and federally, something that the city of Pittsburgh is now encouraging lawmakers to officially change.
Hi, Ethan. Do you know if they're putting any of these plans into the works?
I mean, there's been plans that Shapiro has proposed in the budget for years. He has proposed the state legislature to actually enact these bills. However, year after year, there is gridlock in the state Senate. Just last year, in the Republican-led Senate, the bill to legalize recreational cannabis use failed 102 to 101. So it's kind of a toss-up at this point whether it will actually get passed. However, it'll just need some firm backing from Republicans in the state legislature to actually get anything done.
Thank you, Ethan. Next up, we have Daybreak reporter Will Bevansey. Take it away, Will.
This week, the Greer Cabaret Theater aims to deliver an especially immersive movie-watching experience. The theater's Dinner and a Movie event will be presenting the 1987 hit film Moonstruck. The movie was directed by Norman Jewison, whose other credits include In the Heart of the Night and Fiddler on the Roof, and stars Nicolas Cage and Cher, who won an Academy Award for her performance at the Oscars that year. The movie surrounds, quote, Widow Loretta, who hopes to find happiness and health in her second engagement by personally inviting her fiancé's estranged, hot-headed younger brother to the wedding, unaware of the sparks to fly between them. The ensuing love, jealousy, entanglements, and eccentricities bring hilarity and heart to the screen as tensions of betrayal and betrothals beg the question of who's really in control, end quote. The dinner aspect of the event is in the form of a 3-course meal, those being a Caesar salad, rigatoni alla norma, and hand-filled cannolis. The screening is this Thursday, February 19th at 7 p.m., and the tickets are available to be purchased at the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust website. In an evening of dining, passion, and special film conversation, it'll be nearly impossible not to be moonstruck yourself.
All right. So, have you seen this movie before?
No, actually. As someone who was like really into like these movies, I had never heard of this one before. Nonetheless, I know that like Cher won an Academy Award. In fact, she kind of swept the season at that point. She had gotten nominated for many awards at many festivals, including a Golden Globes nomination. Her Best Supporting Actress was also a sweep for this movie from Olympia Dukakis. We saw a lot of nominations for both Nicolas Cage and Vincent Gardenia as well, and also a lot of Best Director nominations for Norman Jewison, as well as a Best Original Screenplay for John Patrick Shanley. Sadly, this did not win Best Picture at the Oscars, but I'm certainly interested now to check it out.
All right, thank you, Will. Point Park's Dance Club is proving that you don't have to be a dance major to take the stage. This spring, students from across campus are coming together to the showcase to highlight talents beyond the controversy. First-time reporter Melissa Garlock has the insight. Melissa?
Behind me, students are in one of several rehearsals led by dance majors Peyton Norris and Annabella Gizzi.
For dance club choreographer Peyton Norris, this showcase is about more than just steps and staging. It's about creating space for dancers of every major to have fun together.
The joy for dance that I have definitely seen is whenever I give like water breaks and stuff, like the dance majors are really working. I see them putting in, they're all like trying the moves if they've never really done it before and talk with like the other dancers. It's just so nice.
For many of the dancers, this showcase is more than just practice. It's a chance to perform.
Performing in this showcase means so much to me. I'm so excited to be able to perform with other people and make Peyton and Annabella's dream come true through this performance. So I'm just super excited to see what comes out with it.
For many non-dance majors, the studio becomes a place to step away from daily academic pressures and reconnect with something they love.
This opportunity gives me just so much more artistic ability. A lot of my classes are very math-based, so this just lets me let go and be a dancer.
Through collaboration and commitment, students from across campus are proving that passion for performance extends far beyond their majors.
The Point Park Dance Club Showcase will take place April 11th and 12th. Reporting from Point Park University, I'm Melissa Garlock.
Thank you, Melissa. Make sure to support the Point Park Dance Club on April 11th and 12th. Now we will go for a short break. Coming up, Daybreak Hotline, but with a little cheesy twist. Yep, pizza's involved. Don't go away. Ring, ring, ring. Let's begin our Daybreak Hotline.
Today, we will be eating some pizza. Yeah, the pizza party. Let's go. Let's go. You know, we got some Good Fiore's pizza here. You know, it's a family business of mine, so you know, might as well rate some pizza. But I will let you guys know, you must rate this pizza wisely. I mean, this is a big deal. I mean, you better be careful with your words, or I might have to walk off set. So, let's go see what we got here. So, yeah.
I'm
I
excited.
might do that just
It smells really nice.
Yeah.
It does smell good. It looks good too.
Can you tell us more about like the legacy?
Okay, the legacy.
I want to feel the history.
So my grandfather, named Fiore Muscatello, came from a small town in Nusco, Italy. He came to the country of America barely knowing the English language, and then in the year of 1971, he started this family business that my mom and my uncles pursue. And maybe for one day for me to inherit. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
It's a lot of responsibility.
A lot of great power comes great responsibility, people.
It's true.
So that's pretty much what it is. So and we have been a staple of Pittsburgh for, I want to say, over 40 years. We have been known by a lot of people. We have met Governor Shapiro. We have met just a bunch of people. One funny thing is that the lady. We've had iconic like figures go in there. I can't name like a bunch, but like I can't name on the top of my head. There's like so many of them.
It's so much legacy.
But yeah, it's great pizza, and I hope one day maybe I could help and franchise the business. So hey, enough of me yapping. Let's dig in.
Right. Let's get fedoras in the West Coast. I'm excited.
I've kind of had this pizza like way too much, so I'm kind of.
I know, my family always buys Fiore's too. I'm like.
Ooh. Word.
You see, it's happening, people. Look at it, people. You see
this?
You know pizza. Pizza.
And then your life changes.
Yes, definitely. Preach. You're preaching to the choir.
You're winning this whole thing.
What's your favorite thing to order from your family's pizza shop?
This might be surprising. Buffalo wings.
So not what it's known for.
Yeah, not what it's known for. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. All right. Should we rate this pizza?
Oh, please.
Out of what? Like, I need more details. Like, out of 10, out of 5?
Out of 10 pizza slices to make the whole 5.
You guys better choose wisely. I'm serious. You guys better choose wisely.
Let's do 1 out of 5. 5 being like the best.
5 slices of pizza out of 5.
Okay.
Typical mountain pie.
Yeah,
good.
5 slices.
Good. What does everyone else think?
I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5.
Whoa.
You're going to get
our judge.
Whoa.
No, but it's truly fantastic.
Okay.
I'm going to give it.
Fine, I'll let that slide.
I'm going to give it a 4.8.
Whoa.
Here's why. Here's why, though. Here's why. Where are my napkins?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Is that the pizza's fault?
Yes.
It's the owner's fault.
Whoa. Hey, I'm not technically the owner yet.
You're the owner. You're
I'm just a relative of the owner, but it's.
Wow.
I
Throw
mean,
Grandpa under the bus.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, but no, the business is truly a staple of Pittsburgh. I mean, like seriously, people have sometimes I get customers that come in and they say, I've been going here for like 50 years,
That's what
you
my
should
dad
give me
always says.
Yeah, they say that,
years.
and then this is the crazy part. They say like, oh, can you give me a discount? I'm like, no. I'm like,
That's right. You see the economy?
You're not like a veteran for the United States. Like, dude, you've been coming here to eat pizza for 40.
Do you ever?
You should already know by now.
Do you ever have people come in who ask you for the usual, and you're like, I've never met you?
Sometimes I do. Like seriously, there's so many like common people that come into there that it's like with all the other employees that have worked there for years, they know who it is, but they come up and be like, hey boss, can I get the usual? I'm like,
wait, I have to ask, do you ever have a customer who comes in and be like, yeah, I know this guy, and then they give a name, and then it's supposed to mean something? My dad always does that.
I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes they come in and they ask me, they're like, one thing that they ask me is that like, is Kevin working today? And I'm just like, Kevin. I'm like, no, he's not working today. Is Jamie working today? Like, I don't know. They do a bunch of stuff like that.
I know that one guy that cooks the food.
But another thing I want to highlight is like how hardworking my family is. It's big shoes to fill. My grandfather, my mother, they're super hardworking people. I mean, seriously, I can't believe how they do it. It's big shoes to fill. When people ask me, they're like, you gonna inherit the business? I mean, I'll do my best. So, I mean, that's all I can do.
May I ask, what inspired your grandfather?
What inspired my grandfather? Well, when I would talk to him about, some of his past life, he said he was a construction worker. And, I think he had this dream of opening a family business. And of just like with pizza, you know, everything related. I mean, come on, he's from Italy, people, you know, so.
Well, fine.
Yeah, it's like, well.
Will, you missed it.
And then he made it happen, you know, and a lot of people told him not to, but he went ahead and did it. So I guess this is kind of a story of, you know, when people tell you, you know, you can't do it, you really can. So, you know, just gotta give it a try, you know, so.
Wow, that's inspirational.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Very good.
Very good. Very good. Oh, no, never mind. I got it, people.
The pizza's so good.
No, I got it. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this episode of Daybreak. If you want to see more, you can watch our episodes on our YouTube channel, YouView Television, or follow our Instagram at Daybreak PPU.
For all of us here at Daybreak, thank you so much for watching the first ever Daybreak Live. I'm Aiden.
I'm Nico.
And I'm Ava. See you next week, Daybreak.